and Happy New Year!
Hello. How we doing, man?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm glad. Kind of a bit sore and tired from work, and just kind of recovering from that.
Yeah, I feel you on that one.
Because I worked at a New Year's. So I worked New Year's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's a bit annoying, but hey, some of us don't get the luxury of going out and about and enjoying New Year's Eve. But more so, even if I wasn't working, I was still going to do a quiet one anyway, because quite frankly, I'm not in the mood to really celebrate New Year's Eve. It's just another year.
It is just another year, but it's also a celebration of getting rid of the year prior, you know?
Yeah, 100%. I will be making.
Which, for me, was much deserved.
Yeah.
Up and down the year. Last year.
100%.
A lot of good, but also...
a lot of bad. Shit. Yeah, a lot of shit. But, hey, we're in the new year. We've got some good things coming our way, so...
Which we will be talking about tonight. We'll be talking tonight about our predictions and our most anticipated movies and games coming out for the year.
Also, I'll be doing a little mini top 3 on some of the worst games from last year. I'm only going to make it short, because if we made it a long list, I'll be here all night. So I'm going to do 3. And these games are particular games I played, because I refuse to give these companies money. These are more games that I think are just massive offenses and just scams, per se.
I already know the 3.
Yeah, you already know the 3, but we'll save them for a little later.
Can I just take a guess and say that 2 of them are done by the same company?
Actually, one of them is. And one of them is, if you're talking about Game Mill.
I think that
one of them is, but the other 2 are not. I will save them for later. But I kind of figured what you want to do first. We've been talking about it all day, or would you like to save that towards the end?
Nah, man. Let's get going.
Let's get going. So, big thing. This is a massive thing, and it's been going on for about a couple of weeks now. We just had the Epstein documents released, and a whole plethora.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean this in the most... I don't mean this in a sarcastic way. I mean, there's a lot of people in this documentary. It's like some massive freaking celebrities. Some that are still with us and some that have passed. And
you haven't even read it yet, though.
Like, it's a 2,000-page document. I am not going to read that.
Yeah, it's a 2,000-page document. I have read a little bit of it.
I cannot put down.
I'm going to be reading more of it because I'm very much invested into this now.
All I can say is, though, that we do have like a laundry list of names from people who are involved. Some of the names on here have been redacted.
I don't want to say them all just in case, but
some on there are pretty fucking massive.
Well, we can name the main 3 because they've been released to majorly released on all media servers. And I will say one other one because it is in the documents.
Yeah.
Which is also media is now also going with that as well.
Yeah, they're gonna. Before we
Bill Clinton is one.
Bill Clinton is one. I will say one thing though, that regardless or not, I think a lot of these celebrities are going to get crucified on social media. They're going to get absolutely wrecked.
I don't think they will. I think
so?
No. I mean, the reason why I don't think so is because their names have been mentioned. That's the key word there. Is mentioned. And they got nothing to do with it.
Yeah. They have nothing.
One of the ones that was mentioned, which when I first read it, I was like, "You're fucking kidding me," was George Lucas.
Yeah.
But reading the document, it mentions that he was there for a meeting, but he had no interaction with any of the women, no sex trafficking of that stuff whatsoever. Yeah. So he's clean. He was there for a meeting, and that was it.
I'm really grateful that he was just there for a meeting and nothing else, because I would have fucking terrified.
That's the thing with some of these other celebrities that have been mentioned. is that they're mentioned. Doesn't mean that
Yeah.
they have any impact to it whatsoever.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
It could change any day, and they
Yeah.
might get investigated, but I don't think so. If there's no hard crucial evidence towards pointing towards that, I don't
Yeah.
think it's not going to be a thing.
Yeah.
It's just mentioned that they have,
It might be
you
that.
know,
Yeah, it's gonna be
communication and have meetings with Epstein.
Yeah.
But the three major ones is
Bill Clinton's one of
Bill
them.
Clinton,
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump, and Prince Andrew.
Yeah. When I
Which
saw their
Prince
names,
Andrew we knew about
we knew about
a few years ago now.
Yeah, a few years ago. He was friends with Epstein, wasn't he?
Best friends, I
Yeah,
believe.
they were best friends, yeah. And like I laugh as well when you see like you go back to past interviews, especially with Trump and that, and they said they didn't know Mr. Epstein, they had no idea, but now this document's been released. And pretty much, they knew him. And they were involved.
Look, I will instead of reading the document, because well,
we'll be here all night. We'll be here. We'll be here till tomorrow morning. It's ironically enough, though, guys, it's a 2024 page document. Yes, it's a 2024 document. That's how many pages are on this document. It's kind of crazy, and also quite a coincidence too.
Yeah.
But look, this is a massive. I'm of the opinion that this could cause some waves in the entertainment industry with trust. I feel like some people who are named on this list are going to lose some stuff as well.
Okay, look, I wasn't going to mention some of them, but the Independent UK have put it up 6 minutes ago. So Hollywood stars Leonardo DiCaprio, Kate Blanchett, Cameron Diaz appear on Epstein's list. Several Hollywood stars are among the names included in court documents unsealed for the first time on Wednesday. Leonardo DiCaprio, Kate Blanchett, Cameron Diaz, and Bruce Willis are all mentioned in the documents. Them being named does not indicate any wrongdoing, and none of them have been accused of any involvement in Epstein's crimes. In a 2016 deposition of Epstein victim Joanna Schoberg, she was asked about media reports that she had met Blanchett or DiCaprio. Miss Schoberg testified that she had never met them, but that Epstein name-dropped celebrity names during massages. When I spoke about them, it was when I was massaging him, and he would get off. He would be on the phone a lot at the time. And one time he said, "Oh, that was Leonardo," or "That was Kate Blanchett," or "Bruce Willis," that kind of thing, she said. Miss Schoberg also testified that she had not met Willis or Diaz either, adding that she would hope I would remember if she had.
Yeah. It's like just it's kind of crazy, this whole endeavor. This is like, again, I think that it's going to cause some issues for some of these Hollywood actors. Not severe issues, but I think it's going to cause some issues with general public and their fans and that, because you know what fans are like. They see something online, they think it's horrible and that, and they jump on it without thinking. That's the type of thing that I'm thinking will happen. It could happen to DiCaprio, Blanchett. It could happen to anyone who's named on this list.
I will say, though, DiCaprio doesn't have a good track record, let's be honest.
No,
having
he doesn't.
20-year-old girlfriends every couple of years.
Yeah, he really doesn't have a good track record. Regardless of how you see him as an actor, he doesn't have a good track record when it comes to relationships. He really doesn't. I can't speak ill will of Kate Blanchett because, again, I've never really heard anything bad about her, per se. But
other than being in that really bad Indiana Jones movie. Okay.
It's kind of crazy that film actually happened, and then now we have to talk about it again because of the Dial of Destiny, and they made reference to King on the Crystal Skull.
You watched it now?
No. I haven't watched it yet. No, I haven't yet. I haven't. I might watch it. Probably not. I don't fucking know.
No, I actually really liked it.
I didn't even see Uncharted, man.
Give me a second.
You're not missing out on much.
Well, with Uncharted, yeah. Okay, so also, I recommend going to the independent stuff. They've been doing great all day with this news.
You really are deeply invested in this, and me, I'm just relying on you, man. I'm relying on you sending me information because I don't even know this isn't happening. But this is still pretty shocking. That
I mean, my TikTok feed for the last few weeks has been all this shit. So
yeah, my TikTok.
But no, the independent have done really, really well with it. Every couple of minutes they are updating it and they are adding like segments of time frames of when they are posting things and little brief.
Do you reckon that the victims of Epstein might try to sue some of these people on this list?
No.
You don't think so?
I mean, probably. But at the same time, I don't know. Well, there will be a few.
Yeah.
That they'll be going for.
I think they'll go after Clinton and Trump, especially Trump and Andrew.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. This is what surprises me. Trump is only mentioned 4 times.
4 times. Who's mentioned the most?
And apparently Trump didn't get any massages from any of these women. So he has no involvement in any of the trafficking stuff, apparently. So he's safe there.
Clinton, on the other hand.
Clinton got mentioned, I think it was 77 times.
Holy shit.
That's more than Prince Andrew, who is his best friend.
So Clinton's involved, heavily involved, and may have actually been a part of sex trafficking, which is, I mean, it's already bad enough with his presidency and how it ended. This would destroy him.
So, while we're on the topic of Clinton then, Epstein told victims that Bill Clinton likes them young.
Oh my God, are you kidding me? Oh, I bet you any money now Clinton's just wanting to go and strangle Epstein.
Apparently, Bill Clinton's looking very frail at the moment. Apparently. There's a video footage of him not looking great. Apparently.
Check his drink. Check his drink. Or he's on poison. Has anyone seen his wife lately? Oh,
she was with him in this video, apparently.
You sure she's not holding a little vial next to him? I'm sorry, that's terrible. I apologize, but like again,
that's not as bad as the jokes I made about Bruce Willis earlier.
We will not be repeating those jokes. They are really mean. We love Bruce Willis. I love Bruce Willis. I reckon he's a fantastic actor.
Oh, look, it's a dark joke, but you know what? Bugger it. I said that his name has been dropped, so now he's going to die hard.
I was trying to soften the blow, but you're like, fuck him. They can learn the hard way.
Dude, his name got dropped on a fucking pedophiles list.
I know, but again,
it's the least of everyone's worries.
No, he's not. Honestly, I think he's.
Look.
Oh, just a random musician.
Man, it's not Justin, just a random musician. Good to see you, man.
He said Justin. You almost said Justin.
So, look, billionaire pedophile Jeffrey Epstein once told one of his victims that Bill Clinton likes them young. According to dramatic testimony revealed in court documents unsealed for the first time, dozens of Epstein's associates were unmasked on Wednesday after a judge ordered the unsealing of the court documents in a now settled lawsuit brought by abuse victim Virginia Giuffre. I can't pronounce her last name. Against Epstein's accomplice, Ghislaine Maxwell. Among the hundreds of pages of filings, another victim, Joanna Schoberg, spoke about what she knew about Mr. Clinton's ties to Epstein as part of a 2016 deposition that also made allegations against Prince Andrew.
You almost said Bruce Willis.
I almost said Bruce Willis. Under sworn testimony, she said that Epstein had told her that the former president liked young girls. Among the hundreds of pages of filings unsealed Wednesday, victim Joanna Schoberg spoke about what she knew about Bill Clinton's ties to Epstein. Donald Trump named in Epstein's court. He's not the only former. Bill Clinton is not the only former commander-in-chief to appear in the documents. Trump is named, though only 4 times. In a deposition, yep, she claimed that Epstein once called up the former president and visited one of his casinos after his private plane was diverted to Atlantic City in New Jersey. Miss Schoberg said that while traveling on the plane with the disgraced financier, the pilots had said they were unable to land in New York as planned. Jeffrey said, "Great, we'll call up Trump and we'll go to one of his casinos." Elsewhere, Miss Schoberg was asked if she ever gave Trump a massage, to which she replied, "No."
Well,
yeah. And yeah, Prince Andrew is named at least 67 times in Epstein's documents. So for the last few years, he's been in denial about this. He's been saying that none of that's true. Nothing's, none of that's real, blah, 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 blah. This document proves him otherwise. There is no more hiding, Prince Andrew. You're fucked, man. It's time for you to actually bite the bullet and just own up to your shitty mistakes.
Well, it's the same reason what happened with, remember the whole situation that happened with Rolf Harris and friggin' Jimmy Savile and all the British comedians and that? You remember what happened with Rolf Harris?
Yeah, I know what happened to Rolf Harris. Yeah, he's a person.
Yeah. So, Rolf Harris was actually...
I remember a joke at the time when that came out. It was definitely, well, that takes Jake the Peg with his extra leg to a whole new fucking level.
Jesus Christ. But no, this situation reminds me of what happened with Rolf Harris. Around the time Jimmy Savile,
this is much worse, but yeah.
Yeah, this kind of reminds me of the situation where a whole bunch of British entertainers were all charged and arrested in a massive police sting. I'll read you about it. Hang on. It was fucking huge because it was a shocker to the British entertainment industry. So, Jimmy Savile, he passed away in 2011. He's not around anymore. Pretty much what happened is that so what happened is, in 2012, there was a documentary examining all the claims of, sexual abuse by Savile. This led to extensive media coverage and a substantial and rapidly growing body of witness statements, sexual abuse claims, including accusations of public bodies for covering up or failure of duty. So the Scotland Yard launched an Operation U-Tree. This is a British police investigation into sexual abuse allegations, predominantly the abuse of children, against the English personality Jimmy Savile and others. So the people who were involved with this, per se, is one, Paul Gadd, a.k.a. Gary Glitter. He's a former glam rock pop star and privileged convicted sex offender. The other one is...
Everyone knew about Gary Glitter.
Yeah, David Lee Travis. He was a disc jockey, a radio television presenter. The other one was Max Clifford. He's a publicist. Next one down the list as well on this is, of course, Rolf Harris. Now, Rolf Harris actually died last year, in the 10th of May.
No one cared.
No one cared.
No one cared.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. He ruined his entire career.
One of the most interesting ones that has come out, though, with Jeffrey Epstein's one, though, which I am still trying to wrap my head around about one of them in particular, is one was David Copperfield.
That's another one that kind of blew me on.
One of the jokes I've seen today, though, about that one, it goes, David Copperfield, you can make the Statue of Liberty disappear, but not your record on the freaking Epstein list.
Kind of screwed himself over there, didn't he?
Oh yeah, but the one that was surprised to see is that Epstein offered reward to prove Hawking that's Stephen Hawking.
Yeah, I saw that there, and I was just like, wait a second. Hawking. Why is Hawking on this list? That man's been dead for well over how long now?
I have no idea now, but it's been a while. But pedophile
Yes.
financier Jeffrey Epstein was ready to reward one of his victims' friends if they could prove her allegations false, including that Professor Stephen Hawking participated in an underage orgy. Court documents have revealed.
So I just jumped onto Stephen Hawking's Wikipedia. There's a new update for it. This article is undergoing a major edit for a short while. To
That's
help
interesting.
to help avoid edit conflicts, please don't edit this page while this message is displayed. When was that document released?
A few hours ago now, like midday.
This page was last edited 10th, 29th, 4th of January this year, meaning someone is editing Stephen Hawking's document, and I'm going to take a stab at to do what happened with Epstein.
Oh yeah. The email read, "You can issue a reward to any of Virginia's friends, acquaintance, family that come forward and help prove her allegations are false. The strongest is the Clinton dinner, and the new version in the Virgin Islands that Stephen Hawking participated in an underage orgy."
Lovely.
When will rest of the documents be made public? The judge hasn't set a target for when all the documents should be made public, but more documents are expected to come in the next few days. So keep your eyes posted on everything. If that's a huge if you're interested in this whole thing.
Honestly.
Which I am. I have to say though, man, there's a documentary series on Netflix as well. You should definitely check it out.
I will definitely have to have a look at that. But no, I'm checking on here something nuts, man. Epstein's documents. Jeffrey Epstein offered to pay a disproved claim that Stephen Hawking's at an underage orgy. Sorry, just
What I said
just
before.
yeah, what you said before. I'm just like, oh god. Jesus Christ. This is something I don't think Hollywood actually fucking needs right now.
It's not just Hollywood.
It's all entertainment.
It's any
industry. It's all
it's
the
not
industry.
just all entertainment though. It's
the entire industry. It's every industry. It's
let's just say the rich socialites.
Yep, that's it. The rich socialites. Notice how it's just all the rich people coming in, all the rich people getting exposed, and now they're realizing that they can't blame anybody but themselves. Like again, some of them can't have a say because unfortunately they've passed away. You know, with Stephen Hawking and Michael Jackson as well. Yes, Jackson was on that list too. I can speak about Jackson because again, he's no longer with us. He has been named on that list. Now, whether or not
no, he hasn't.
Yeah,
he's been named. He was mentioned, but he's got no connection to that stuff either.
I knew he wouldn't. Like again, does that change about the fact of all the accusations about him before we knew about him on the list? Absolutely not. Doesn't change anything. We still don't know if Jackson was either guilty or not guilty with the allegations against him.
I think when they brought it back recently, that was not really cool at all. He got cleared of those charges. Why did we bring it back why did we bring it back again when the guy's not even alive to be able to defend himself?
Exactly.
That was wrong.
Yeah, that was wrong. He's again.
Granted, I guess you could say the same thing about Epstein, but there's a difference.
Massive difference. He was convicted. Epstein was convicted, and so was his partner, Maxwell. She was convicted too. She's serving life in prison because she covered up all the stuff that Epstein was doing. She didn't just cover up. She was involved. Not just cover up. She was massive.
She was the one trafficking the women.
How the fuck does these rich socialite pricks think it's okay to just do that?
Watch the documentary, man. It's fucking fascinating.
He was an American financier and sex. I love it on his fucking Wikipedia. Was an American financier and sex offender. His wife.
My favorite thing recently that do with Epstein stuff was on the Conan O'Brien podcast, where they got his where he got one of these comedy writers
Yeah.
on, and he's just pretending this whole time that he's been living under a rock, and he's like, Epstein's not dead. Nice try.
Oh my god! But no,
I love
I'm
it.
just reading about I can't pronounce her name. Epstein's wife. She is serving
Ghislaine
Ghislaine
Maxwell.
Maxwell. She's serving 20 years in a federal prison.
Yeah.
20 years, and judging with how old she is now, she's 62. She was put in prison around, when did she go to prison? Yeah, 2 years ago. She's gonna die in prison. She faced a second criminal trial for two. She faced a second criminal trial for 2 charges of lying under oath about Epstein's abuse of underage girls. If she's convicted of that, she will never leave prison alive. And I don't think.
Apparently, the first time that Epstein got convicted was back in 2008.
Yep.
He got busted for prostitution of an underage person. And apparently, because he's so fucking rich and shit like that, he only had a bed for the night. He was allowed to go to work for 8 hours a day, and had to go back to prison at nighttime. He had a bodyguard. He didn't have anyone from the prison to watch him while he's at work.
What the fuck is going on, man? This sounds fucked.
That was back in 2008. Oh, yeah. As I said, it's very fascinating.
Like,
very, very
fascinating.
This
sounds fascinating. I've just been reading a bit about it too. It's just kind of really crazy that this whole thing.
What are we? 4 days into the new year? What have we had? We've had Japan with a massive earthquake and tsunami watch. We've had also in Japan, 2 planes collided.
In my home state,
another prime minister who got stabbed in the neck. I can't remember which country.
I looked it
up. Yeah, Queensland right now as well is getting fucked over by bad weather. It's just 4 days into this year.
Yeah, South African Premier Hendrik von Werard was, dude. He wasn't just stabbed; he was killed.
Yeah. Oh, I know. By a stab in the neck.
By Prime Minister Hendrik Verwoerd was assassinated today in Parliament by a 6-foot white messenger who stabbed him repeatedly in the neck and chest with 2 silver daggers. What the fuck?
Yeah. Again, 4 days into the year, and we've had so much shit. It's insane. Absolutely insane.
So, South Africa have to get a new prime minister. Sound like the guy was that guy who tragically did kill that prime minister. It sounds like he works for the fucking Dark Brotherhood. Fucking 2 silver daggers. You reckon he's got a note that says "We know"?
Oh yeah. The most recent thing for me as well in these last 4 days, I don't know about you, but for me, I've had a bit of fun watching the Americans that are on Trump's side having a huge crack at Green Day.
Oh my god, yes. What was that video of them like?
Are you serious?
Like, it's fucking Green Day. Hello, fucking American
The fact
idiot.
that they didn't know that they're a political
Bullet
band.
for my Bible. Yeah. A clear example that they don't just give a shit about. They don't give a shit about government. And they don't give a shit about religion. They're a fucking punk band from like what? When did they start? Like early, like late 90s, like late 80s.
Early
90s. You really think they're gonna give a shit about the government? They don't care. Fuck them. They literally don't like the government. No one likes the government. I'm sorry. You cannot trust any government of this day and age. You cannot. For the life of me. If you do, then you're just blind. So of course,
Ugh.
fucking Green Day are gonna call out governments and have a crack and have a go at them. Why are people getting mad at them? Why? It's Green Day. You not read any of their songs? Fucking what? American Idiot, 21 Guns, another example. Fucking Basket Case. What's another song? Friggin' On Holiday.
Okay, so their main, I look a couple. I mean, anything off American Idiot is a whole political album.
100%.
That whole album is very political. It was in a time where a lot of them had enough of George Bush.
Oh yeah, 100% they did.
And that album is dedicated to George Bush. And it was just by chance that later on it resonated again in 2016 when Trump got put into place.
I'm checking out the news for Green Day. Green Day changes the lyrics to hit out at Trump in a New Year's Eve performance. Trump supporters have a meltdown.
Live on TV.
Oh my god, I love this one from Rolling Stones 2 days ago. Trump supporters have a meltdown after Green Day slam MAGA agenda during a New Year's show. The band changed the lyrics to his 2004 song American Idiot while performing on ABC's Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve with Ryan Seacrest. I'm not part of the MAGA agenda. Green Day on New Year's Eve, Rockin' and Eve. It's on Twitter. I'm going to listen to it. I'm not part of MAGA. Maiden took to Twitter to bash the band and accuse them of being part of the propaganda machine. Sad they are irrelevant and got a chance to play and use it poorly. Green Day has been bad for years, one person wrote. Sad they are irrelevant. Dude, do you know how much money that band makes every single time they do a show? They make millions of dollars. Why do you?
I'm one of the ones that contribute the money to them.
Yeah, literally. Why do you think they get hired to do Rockin' Eve on Ryan Seacrest on New Year's Eve? They don't do it because they're like, oh, can we play? Like, no, they get invited because they've been around for a long time. They're a multi-fucking-platinum winning band. And they don't like Trump. They've stated this millions of times. They hate Trump.
Back in 2016.
Exactly, when he was elected.
They went out on live TV and went, no Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA.
Yep. But Green Day have always been particularly outspoken about Trump. This summer, after devastating wildfires in Maui, Green Day manufactured a bunch of t-shirts with the word Nimrod, posted over Trump's mugshot, and sold them to support people affected by the fires. During the band's tour back in 2017, Armstrong would shout, "Fuck you, Trump," before launching into American Idiot. I wanted people to feel the unity when they come to our show. At the same time, I'm not going to puss out and saying what I feel about him and his administration, he told Rolling Stone that year. So, there are a lot of people in the quote-unquote red states that got a big sense of relief when I say something like, "Fuck you, Trump." That's because they're in the minority where they live. And at our shows, they get this sort of relief to continue. The band, which is inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2015, is preparing to release a new album this year. The project, which marks Green Day's...
couple of days away.
Yeah, it's called Saviors. So, January 19th. So, fuck Trump, and I'm not part of a MAGA agenda. And if people don't like that, then you don't understand Green Day. It's so funny. Like, are you kidding me? They are they're not politically woke. They're nothing like that. They are a rock band. They're a punk band. They call out fucking terrible government decisions. They do not like the government. They literally have stated that they hate Trump. All of them do. So of course they're going to call him out. And the people who are calling him out on Twitter, I'm like, do you even have a life? You're supporting a man that literally did not know what to do during a fucking pandemic that allowed Muslim people to almost get kicked out of the country. He wasn't allowing anybody, people who have built their lives in the States, were getting attacked, were getting told that it should be here. Some of them were getting turned away at the airport, telling them to go home. Like, how does someone do that? Luckily, that bullshit law he got put in got overturned very quickly because it was dumb. How the hell does this man... And also, in a final act, towards the end of it, and I still laugh, You got Rudy, like you got his Rudy Bunny literally outside a fucking like at the back of like some like what was it again? They were literally out the back.
It was like an alleyway.
Yeah,
Outside of like a sex store. Pretty sure it was a sex store.
yeah. Rudy Giuliani, former mayor of fucking New York City. Yeah,
Fucking funny.
literally
Fucking
funny. No, not that 4 Seasons. How Teams Trump's news conference ended up at a Northeast Philly landscaping firm. Trump's campaign hastily called Saturday news conference outside a Holmesburg landscaping firm captured the public's imagination and offered a fitting end to an oh fuck off, Philadelphia Inquirer. I want to read this article. No, shut up. It's still funny. No, cancel anything. I don't care. Oh, fuck off. I can't read that.
All right.
Wow.
All right, don't worry about that. Let's keep going. Let's keep going with some of the other stuff.
Let's
all right.
Continue.
Bobby Kotick. Bobby Kotick is gone.
Bye-bye, Bobby.
Finally.
Bobby Kotick,
Bobby.
the devil himself.
About fucking time.
About damn time. Holy crap.
About time.
I love it too. Former CEO of Activision. And everybody
Activision's Blizzard CEO Bobby Kotick officially stepped down on December 29th, 2023. And multiple former developers who worked at the company have spoken out against Kotick's leadership. Yep. Christina Pollock, who previously worked at Call of Duty support studio Demonware as a programmer for 2 years, says Kotick's decisions made their games worse. Yep. I worked on Call of Duty for 2 years as a programmer at Demonware. Bobby's decisions made our games worse. In my first month, it came out he threatened to have an employee.
Yeah, he said that.
In the all hands that followed, no one wanted to speak first. So I demanded his firing in front of everyone. Former Overwatch 2 community manager Andy Belford has also spoken out against Kotick, saying that the team warned him the game was going to be review bombed. The Overwatch 2 team asked for more information, details, and resources, which were all denied. Breaking my silence to share a fun fact. When we planned Overwatch 2's Steam launch, my team warned months in advance that we are going to be review bombed, said Belford. We begged for more information, more details, and more resources to help us with the anticipated influx, all flatly denied.
Oh!
Moderation of Steam was put on the community team, not a function of community at Blizz, despite my refusal to want to expose members of my team to that level of toxic content posts. When asked whose decisions it was to launch on Steam with no additional help, Bobby, this is only one example of the culture Kotick bred at Activision Blizzard. Shit flowed downstream, usually landing to the lowest paid and most overworked individuals. Management was too busy reacting to widely facilitating direction and decisions that made zero sense. At the end of everything, player experience / workers meant nothing to C-suite and exec leadership. It was all about the quarter's earnings call.
By the way, back to the first story of the list. Guess who else was on that list?
Bobby Kotick
was on that list for Epstein.
Was he really?
Yeah, 100%. I jumped on Twitter and I actually found someone who's actually gone through the list, and straight up, Bobby Kotick is on that fucking list. I'm not kidding. I wish I was. I'm gonna actually do a search for Bobby Kotick.
Look, until
you go through it.
I'm still going through the whole thing, but until any other media sources, bring that out, I'm not going to confirm that.
It's straight up. I'm grateful that Kotick is gone, because now straight up, now that he's gone, all the employees and everybody who dealt with his shit can finally speak up and basically say that this man just nearly pretty much destroyed Activision. He caused so many problems, like particularly with Overwatch 2. It was supposed to be this amazing game with really good PvP. It's the whole point of Overwatch 2 was meant to be better than the original. But fucking Kotick wanted it to be a review bomb. He wanted this game to be an absolute shit show, and that's what pisses me off. So yeah, I'm fucking glad that prick is gone. And I hope to God that he stays away from the gaming industry. He does not deserve to be any part of it whatsoever.
I don't think any company is going to hire him.
No way. Not with his reputation. The man's literally tried to bury half a dozen sexual assault allegations. He protected employees who had committed harassment, assault.
You know what the funny thing is too is that there was a new management taken over at Xbox as well for Activision Blizzard.
Yeah.
And they had a person for pretty much HR, right?
Yep.
It's just named differently. How could you fuck up your job so badly?
Yep.
How could you fuck up your job so badly as a HR rep, right? To the point that the fucking state of California had to step in.
Yeah. The thing that annoys him, the thing that absolutely...
That's insane to me. How has that person still got a job? How is that person not in prison?
The thing that makes me angry the most is the fact that they, because of these guys, they literally call a young woman to take her own life. That's what millions of dollars. They should be rotting in a...
Whoa. You went all glitchy. We lost you.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
back.
your
Hello.
internet, buddy. You know what would be great? Go to Aussie Broadband.
Don't. I know what you're going to do. It's not my decision on the internet.
Go to Aussie Broadband. I highly recommend them.
Well, I get the feeling you're going to say that. But, okay, back to what I was saying before. Where was I before I got cut off?
You just started your
rant. Oh, yeah. All right. The thing that... Sorry. All right. The thing that just pisses me off the most is the fact that a woman who was working for them got harassed so much that she took her own life. She committed suicide because of these bastards. Because of Kotick, because of half a dozen people. I mean, for goodness sake, they literally had a hotel room called the fucking Cosby Room. The Cosby Suite. Do you remember that?
I forgot about that part. Yeah, fuck.
They had a fucking room named after Bill goddamn Cosby. That is disgusting. Like, in what frame of mind do you have to literally do that to a human being? Someone who works for you, that you freaking hired, and you're going to treat them like this? No wonder people shat all over fucking Activision and Blizzard for many years. And the thing
this is the name of that HR. So Julie Hodges is now the chief people officer.
Okay.
The fuck is a chief people officer?
What the hell does that mean?
Other than HR rep.
It's an HR rep, yeah.
Whoever it was originally really fucked up the job of being a chief people officer.
Yeah, because people lost their jobs.
They allowed all that shit to go through.
They allowed that, including a death of an employee, which should have been investigated by the cops. And the fact is that it took the state of California to basically say, hey, you guys need to be pulled in, and since no one else is going to do it inside your company, we'll fucking do it. And they did. And then Microsoft came along, bought the company, even though Sony, and they went through all that problems dealing with the courts in the UK and Sony and that. Microsoft officially owns Activision Blizzard, and Kotick is now out. He is officially gone. And I hope to God he fucking retires and goes to... I'm gonna be a bit dark here. I do apologize. But when someone dies under your watch and it's your fault, I have no sympathy. But I hope to God that he retires and he dies somewhere alone. He does not deserve to have any sympathy. I've got none for him. None.
I mean, look, here's the thing, though. It depends on what the hell was going on behind the scenes.
It doesn't matter. He was still in charge.
Yes, it does matter. Yes, it does matter. Because it could, for all we know, knowing that Activision Blizzard was a toxic workplace, like majorly, and people were shit scared of Kotick, right? For all we know, it could be the whole thing with the Epstein people. Corruption. Afraid. I mean, for fuck's sake, the guy threatened to kill a staff member.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you, as a person that's getting all this stuff, bringing it to him, wouldn't you be terrified to do anything?
No, I would be. This man just threatened to kill me. He's got millions of dollars. He can do it.
I mean, look, I do feel sympathy for the person that did do that job, because they probably do feel really bad about that. But
they were terrified.
They were terrified of themselves.
Still,
what was going to happen?
I still have no sympathy for fucking Kotick. He's a prick. He's a parasite.
For Kotick, no. Kotick, no way.
He's a parasite. He's scum of the earth. He ruins games. He ruins companies. For God's sake, he almost drove Activision to the damn ground. Here's the thing. The man thought he was doing the right thing. He is so up himself that he literally believed in his own lies and bullshit.
Yeah.
That's the crazy thing. He stuck his fingers into his ears and went, la, 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 I'm not listening. That's what he did.
Yeah, he did.
And now he's going to pay for it, because now he can't run a company anymore. I don't care how much money he has.
He can't run a company. I mean, he got a good buyout.
But the thing is, though, he's no longer in charge of one of the biggest gaming companies on the planet now. He has no say. And if he tries to come back, Microsoft will straight up say, no, we threw you out. You're done here. Don't try and come back. We don't want you here.
Yeah.
I hope to God he stays away from video games. Stay away. We don't want you here. No one wants you here. If he tries to start a new company, I'm like, no. Don't.
I don't think he will. I think he's done. He's going to retire. He's not going to do anything anymore.
He's got his money.
He's just going to live on his yacht.
He's just going to live on his yacht and maybe play a bit of World of Warcraft going.
Call of Duty.
Gonna go play a little bit of World of Warcraft going, look, I ruined that game.
Look, the game looks exactly the same as it did when we first released it.
Look, Overwatch 2, a game that I destroyed. I'm Bobby Kotick.
A game that was pretty much DLC, just like Modern Warfare 3.
Yay, Activision. Wait, I was gonna do like the EA challenge everything thing, but it's a different company.
Different company. Anyway, yep. Bobby Kotick's gone.
Yay! So long, you prick. So long.
So anyway, let's keep going. Now, Tyler, I'm not sure if you know this, but one of my favorite shows is Curb Your Enthusiasm.
I wonder why.
Just thought I should mention it.
Like you mentioned before.
2 things about Curb Your Enthusiasm. We are getting a new season. I'm pretty sure it comes out next month. I think it's next month.
Larry David.
Unfortunately, though, it's the final season.
Yeah, I kind of figured it would be the final season because I know
it's the final season, and that makes me sad because it's one of my favorite shows.
I can understand why Larry David can't keep doing this forever. He's not getting any younger.
He's not getting any younger, but come on, an old senile man. It's fucking great to watch.
I know, but still, he's got things to do.
No, I know. But anyway, I was scrolling through, finding some articles to talk about for tonight, other than before Epstein shit happened.
Yeah.
And apparently, Curb Your Enthusiasm saved an innocent man from prison.
Oh shit! How?
Well, this is the article. So, pretty much, Juan Catalan was arrested for a murder he says he didn't commit. In Sun Valley, California, on May 12, 2003, 16-year-old Martha Publer, I think is how he pronounced the last name, I probably butchered it majorly, was shot and killed outside her home. Though tragic, it was easy to find a motive. Just the week before, she had testified in court against a man named Mario Catalan, a gang member who was accused of being an accessory to murder. Several weeks later, after an investigation, Mario's brother Juan Catalan was arrested for Martha's murder. On the surface, it made sense. With Martha's words being used to put Mario in jail, it seemed logical that the killer would be his brother out for revenge, especially when Juan had his own criminal history. Never mind that Juan's criminal record had come from his teenage years and that he'd now turned his life around and was a doting father to a little girl. Juan claimed from the very beginning that he didn't do it, but no matter, the Sun Valley District Attorney was convinced that Juan was their man. Unfortunately for Juan, the DA had a very impressive conviction rate, as the lawyer for Juan, Todd Melnick, said in a 2017 Netflix documentary about the case called Long Shot. We were in for an enormous fight. The prosecutor they had assigned to the case had never lost. Sorry, give me a second. Had never lost. She liked to pick off people with the death penalty. If Juan couldn't find a way to prove his innocence, he was almost certainly a dead man. Juan Catalan claims he was at a baseball game during the murder. Oh, okay. I think I know where this is going. So, how does Larry David save Juan Catalan's life? Juan Catalan had one more detail about that baseball game, though. He remembered something which at first might have seemed meaningless, but whose significance would save his life. They weren't just the regular TV cameras at the stadium covering the game, but other cameras filming the crowd. There was a film crew gathering footage for something going on in the stands. They even had aisles blocked off so that filming could be disturbed. The film turned out to be working for Larry David's HBO comedy series Curb Your Enthusiasm. They weren't just there to get some simple establishing shots. The man himself was there. They were shooting scenes for season 4, episode 6, titled "The Carpool Lane." In that episode, Larry's on his way to a Dodgers game. He knows he can get there faster if he uses a carpool lane. So he picks up a prostitute, not to have sex with, but so he has a passenger and can use the carpool lane without getting in trouble. Of course, Larry has to pay the woman, so he takes her to the Dodgers game with him. It's typical Larry David shenanigans, and of course, it goes all wrong with him. But for Juan, it went all right. Juan's lawyer, Todd Melnick, went to the Dodger Stadium and got a meeting with the team's media department. He asked them if there was a filming company in the stadium on May 12, 2004. It was then that he found out that Curb Your Enthusiasm's being there with Larry David on that fateful day. Melnick now had hope. His next step was to call HBO and tell them what was going on. He asked if he could see all the footage from the Dodgers Stadium on that day. HBO agreed and invited him to go through the film. Melnick went through the footage, tape after tape, inspecting every person like a grain of sand. But Juan Catalan was nowhere to be found. Hope felt lost again, but then it happened. Melnick recalled the moment he saw Juan Catalan in the footage during an interview with NBC News. We were watching the tape after tape after tape, and finally he showed up after tape number 5. I jumped out of my chair and pointed at the screen and said, "That's him. That's him." So he was in B-roll footage.
B-roll footage. Oh my god. That's crazy. So the footage that Larry David's show, Curb Your Enthusiasm, they got Juan in the B-roll footage, and that proved he was there.
It proved his innocence, yeah.
Holy,
how cool
is so cool. Please tell me Larry David actually found out about that.
I'm sure he probably would have.
I'm reading about an article about it on Collider. Curb Your Enthusiasm saved the man.
That's where I was reading it from.
Yeah, they did an episode. It's called Long Shot. It's basically Curb Your Enthusiasm, the true crime documentary. No, really. Long Shot tells the story of how Curb Your Enthusiasm helped an innocent man to avoid death row.
I'm going to have to watch that.
Holy shit! I've got the photo that proved Juan's innocence. Look, this right here. I'm going to bring it up closer to you. But look, there he is. Right there.
He is
That's
too.
him. That's the guy.
There you go.
That's crazy.
There you go.
That's amazing. Yeah, I've got the shot right here. Hang on. Wait, let me see. Find the actual shot. Yeah, here it is. This is the actual shot of Juan. He's in the white Dodgers shirt right there. That's him. Let me zoom in on the photo. There he is, right there.
Insane.
I recognize him by the mustache.
That's insane.
God fucking damn. Yeah, Juan Catalan spent 6 months in jail for the murder of a teenage girl until his lawyer found unused footage from HBO's Curb Your Enthusiasm that proved he's been at a Dodgers game with his 6-year-old daughter. That's insane. That is insane. Like, that's incredible. Did you know about that?
Right. No, not until I saw it.
Damn, and you've been a big fan of Curb Your Enthusiasm for a long time. I'm surprised. Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't know about that. I'm actually surprised, dude. That's crazy. God damn, like, Larry David, not only is a great comedian, but he fucking saved someone's life. If they had not found that footage, Juan would have been dead. That judge was going to sentence him to death row for a crime he did not commit. Yep. How could he? How could he commit it? He was at the fucking game. That freaking film proves it, and that's why he's an innocent man. So fucking good on HBO and Larry David for doing the right thing.
Yeah, I agree.
God damn. All right, where are we at now?
All right. So I'm not sure if you knew this, Tyler, but you know we're getting a Minecraft movie, right?
Jack Black's been cast as Steve.
That's not the only person.
Okay, before we get into it, why? Oh, that's right. Hollywood needs money.
I mean, I vaguely remember this being announced ages ago.
Why do we need a Minecraft movie? I get Mario, but why the fuck do we need a Minecraft movie?
I mean, why did we need a Lego movie?
Yeah, but there's a difference, though. Minecraft is a game about building blocks and building unique, freaking crazy, freaking contraptions and locations. Lego has a legacy because of how it started. I can understand why the Lego movie got a movie.
But it also sounds exactly the same as you just said.
Exactly. See what the point I made there? I just don't... Look, until I see a poster or a trailer, I'm going to hold my judgment, but I don't believe there should be a fucking Minecraft movie.
So...
Unless they can convince me. I like Jack Black, but again, that's just Jack Black. Who are the other cast members? Who we got?
Jason Momoa.
Of course.
Literally.
Aquaman himself. Speaking of Aquaman, you going to see Lost Kingdom yet?
No, I haven't seen it. No.
I don't think I will. I think I'll be waiting for that to be released onto, like, I don't know, maybe on Binge or something like that, maybe. All right.
Oh, whenever it gets released. But yes, Jack Black is playing Steve.
Of course. And Jason Momoa, has he been cast in anything yet? Or is this
I'm not sure what his...
Is he playing the Ender Dragon? He's going to voice the Ender Dragon? No, he's going to voice...
No, this is live. I'm pretty sure this is apparently a live action movie.
I'm sorry, what? How do you make Minecraft into a live action?
I'm pretty sure it was live action.
It's going to be weird. It's going to be like...
Yeah. Jack Black has reportedly signed up to play the live-action version of the game's protagonist, Steve. So unless Jason Momoa is voicing an animated thing of Steve, but Jack Black's playing the live-action version of Steve. I don't know how that's going to work.
Kind of like the Lego movie. Kind of like with the Lego movie, like, you know how Chris Pratt voices, like, the main character. He is a main character, but then, like, Will Ferrell and, like, his daughter, like, made the game, like, made the Lego buildings and that in there. Like, I don't know. This it doesn't sound like a new idea. It sounds like a same idea. But again, look, if it works, it works. But also, so far, my socks haven't been blown off yet. I mean, cool, you got Jack Black and you got Jason Momoa, but, like, who else?
No one else.
It's still in development. They're still even... I don't even think it's even in production yet. They've literally only just talked about and announced it.
No, they're just casting.
Yeah. But there is one film that I'm excited to see, and honest to God, I'm really excited to see it.
Well, I was going to suggest, do you want to do our top 5 anticipated movies for this
100%.
year?
Who have we got this year? What movie is coming out this year? Thank you.
Number 1 for me is Deadpool 2.
3.
That's 3 for you.
No, Deadpool 3.
Oh, Deadpool 3. Yes, I said Deadpool 2, didn't I?
All right, so we've got some good films. I'm gonna just do a quick roll for me.
Oh shit! I forgot that's coming out this year. Wicked Part 1. I'm actually looking forward to that. To be perfectly honest,
Yeah.
I love Wicked. You don't know much about Wicked at all, do you?
No, I know that's about the Wicked Witch of the West.
It's a fantastic musical.
I'm excited.
When it comes back to Brisbane, man, honestly, pay the money to go and see it. It's phenomenal.
I'm really excited.
Blew my fucking mind.
I'm really excited for number 11. Go down to number 11.
Gladiator
2. I actually like it. It's actually follow Lucius, the son of Maximus's love, Lucilia, after Maximus's death. The cast: Denzel Washington, Pedro Pascal, Connie Nelson, and Paul Mescal. And also Ridley Scott has returned to direct.
I think number 10 is going to be like the best movie of the year. Should we bring up the screen?
Oh, go on. I cannot believe you said that. My brain.
Number 10, the Garfield movie.
Why? We already have a Garfield movie.
And it's voiced by Chris Pratt.
Oh, for God's sake. And fucking Nicholas Hoult, Samuel Jackson, Hannah Waddingham.
Oh, shit, though. Hannah?
Yeah, Hannah Waddingham.
Oh!
Hannah Waddingham.
Oh, I love her.
Hannah Waddingham.
She's Rebecca in Ted Lasso.
Oh, she is too. I'm not surprised. Film Kung Fu Panda 4. Why?
Oh, and
Nicholas
Lex
Hoult.
Luthor himself.
Lex Luthor himself, yeah. Bob Marley, One Love. The Fall Guy? Oh, that's like a stuntman. It's like Ryan Gosling, Emily Blunt.
Yeah. I'm not sure about this.
Number 15. I was just about to say that. Madam Webb. Cassandra Webb is a New York paramedic who starts to show signs of clairvoyance, forced to confront revelation about her past.
I have to say, I don't like that poster.
I hate that poster. She must protect 3 young women from a mysterious adversary who wants them dead. I'm sorry.
They're all Spider-Women.
They're all Spider-Women, but it's not part of the Spider-Verse. Why? Oh, dude, it's got a downvote of 394 on IMDb.
It looks so fan-made.
So bad.
I'm gonna watch it, but
I'm gonna laugh.
That poster alone looks like they're trying to take a fucking.
They're trying to do like a No Way Home style poster, but it fucking looks terrible.
But also crossed with like with Split and Glass.
Yeah. One thing I hate is
posters,
I'm not a fan of some of the looks of some of the costumes in it. They look bad.
I'm interested in If. If looks pretty good.
And we look. Go back here. Hang on. Let's get back again. Hold on.
Directed by John Krasinski.
If.
It's got Ryan Reynolds, John Krasinski, Steve Carell.
Is it a comedy? What is it?
Yeah.
If. Oh, yes. A young girl who goes through a difficult experience begins to see everyone's imaginary friends who have been left behind as their real life friends have grown up. Ryan Reynolds, John Krasinski,
I'm pretty sure this has been delayed.
Is that Argyle? Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse.
Pretty sure
that has been delayed. Yes, that's been delayed. It's in post-production now.
Inside Out 2.
Yep, that's happening. The Tiger's Apprentice.
I think this has been delayed.
Yeah, that's it. No, it's completed. Just haven't released yet. Sonic the Hedgehog.
No, that's what I'm saying. Sonic the
filming,
Hedgehog 3.
Filming at the moment. Plot's under wraps. Knives Out 3 announced. The Hunchback of Notre. Oh,
that's not coming out this year.
No! I didn't know about this. The Hunchback of Notre Dame is getting a live action adaptation. Are you kidding me? Please tell me this is a joke. What the fuck? Why is Back of Notre Dame getting a fucking live action adaptation? It doesn't need it. Hello? Did anybody watch Pinocchio with Tom Hanks? Forgettable.
The thing is, though, it's been announced.
It's been announced.
So
it needs to be announced. Cancelled. Beetlejuice 2.
Beetlejuice 2, I'm excited for.
Post-production. Cruella 2. Pre-production. Mortal Kombat 2 is still filming at the moment. Sword in the Stone. It's another live action of the Sword in the Stone. Mufasa, the Lion King. Simba, having become king of the Pride Lands, determined for his cub to follow the paw prints.
Wait. No, that was Borderlands.
It's for his cub to follow in his paw prints while the origins of his late father Mufasa are explored. Maleficent 3, Plot Under Wraps, Step Dude, Sherman falls in love with Will's mum. Okay. Juliet, being directed by James Mangold, some pre-production. Fast and Loose. Okay. Sounds like a rip on fucking Fast and Furious. Nosferatu with that's right. Emma Corrin, Aaron Taylor Johnson, Willem Dafoe, and Nicholas Hoult. Yeah, Willem Dafoe was cast in the Nosferatu. Bioshock is in pre-production. Rush Hour 4. Mickey 17. What the fuck does that mean? I don't get that one. The Cat in the Hat. Oh god. Pikachu Detective.
I'm hearing about Lord of the Rings: The War of
Yes. What number is that one?
50.
Yeah, The War of the Rohirrim. Untold story behind Helm's Deep, hundreds of years for the faithful war, telling the life and blood-soaked times of its founder, Helm Hammerhand, the King of Rohan. There's a lot on this list. So many movies are being announced for this that are happening this year. Obviously, the big one.
What the fuck? I didn't know about this.
What one?
Twisters.
What number is that one?
73.
Twisters. Updated to the 1996 film Twister, which centered on a pair of storm chasers who risked their lives in an attempt to test an experimental weather alert system.
Such a great movie.
It's such a good film. Why are we doing Twister. A sequel to it from 1996? It's just as bad as the sequel that they did to freaking Independence Day. Twister?
That one again?
Yeah, Independence Day.
Day after tomorrow.
No, Independence Day Resurgence, it was called.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, because it's forgettable. Alright, Katie M. O'Brien, Glenn Powell, fucking Sabrina herself is in this film, and Twisters. Notice how there's none in the original cast? None? There's no...
Wait, which Sabrina?
The Netflix version. The really dark horror one. I know you didn't like that one. You thought it was you thought it was the other one.
Yes, I did.
Oh, sorry to burst your bubble. But why?
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it.
All right, Borderlands. I'm not looking forward to Kraven the Hunter.
It looks better than Madam Web.
True that. Maybe I'll serve my judgment when there's another trailer.
Again, looks better than Madam Web.
Yeah. Ghostbusters.
It's got my money.
Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. I'm really excited for that.
I'm excited for that. So, look, okay, top 5. What are you excited for? Going through that list, what are you excited for?
Deadpool 3.
Yep.
Furiosa, Mad Max Saga. I'm really excited for that. I am really excited to actually see Gladiator 2. I know it's still filming, but I'm really excited to see that. And the next one I'm really excited to see going through this list is Mortal Kombat 2.
Really?
I love the first Mortal Kombat.
So you're missing number 6. That's not on your high list.
It was number 6. Yep. I didn't watch Joker.
You didn't watch Joker?
I didn't watch it.
Dude!
It wasn't up my alley.
It's a
I know it's a
masterpiece.
good film, and I believe you. I just never watched it because I wasn't really interested.
I mean, look, you feel really fucking wrecked mentally up.
Of course. But again, I have no like knowledge.
It's a fantastic
I know.
character study.
I agree with
film.
you. I agree. It's just that I have no prior knowledge.
I'm just surprised.
I have no.
I'm
I
surprised
can't
you've seen it.
put the Joker sequel on my list because I've never seen the original. Do I love
Movie night.
Yeah, no, I need to watch it. But no, I'm really excited to see my list because Mortal Kombat, I love that film. I don't care what people say. It was a better Mortal Kombat film than the ones they did way back in the 90s because they were terrible. This one actually felt like a Mortal Kombat movie. And I'm really
You know, speaking of bad movies in the 90s, my dad finally watched the Super Mario Brothers movie.
And what did he say?
He's like, "What was this?"
Exactly.
Shit? Like, oh, you watched that one?
I have seen both of them. I'll say this: I rather watch the new one from last year than the fucking god awful live action one. Again, I can't speak ill will of it because Bob Hoskins, who played Mario, is not with us anymore. Passed away many years ago.
You can still talk shit about it.
I don't want to talk shit about his performance because I really liked him as Mario. I'm not gonna lie.
No one has the issue with the performance.
It's the fucking script and the rest of the film.
It's not just the script; it's also the
visuals, the story, how they literally changed the Mushroom Kingdom. But we can talk about ages about that. All right, Matt, what's yours?
My top 5: Deadpool 3, Joker, Folie à Deux, Wicked.
I figured you were having Wicked on there.
I'm very, very, very. The musical theater person in me is very excited to see that. I'm also very excited to see Ariana Grande.
Is she playing? Is this her first big role? Is she playing Esmeralda?
Pretty sure she is playing.
Yeah, she's playing. Yeah, I heard that she was playing Esmeralda.
No, she's playing Glinda.
She's playing Glinda. Okay, so she is playing Glinda. Who's playing Esmeralda?
You mean Elphaba?
Elphaba. Why am I saying Esmeralda? My bad. Again, I haven't watched Wicked.
Cynthia. Erivio? Yeah, I butchered that. Jeff Goldblum is playing the wizard.
Oh, that's perfect. Jeff Goldblum is going to make such a great Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Although I can understand why James Franco is not coming back because no one really wants to work with James Franco.
Actually,
I really liked him in Oz. What was it called? Oz?
Great and Powerful.
I really loved him as a wizard. He was fantastic. I loved how they kept the mythos of him not having any powers, but he was just a genius. Yeah. All right.
So Wicked,
Joker, Deadpool, and what was the last one?
Well, those Sonic's delayed.
Of course.
Beetlejuice
delayed.
It's not delayed. It's finished.
It's finished. It's just there's no release date yet.
Honestly, wait, what?
What?
Okay, I didn't see this.
What
one
number?
Before. I'll check this one out.
It?
Sesame Street.
Sesame Street film? Really?
Big Bird and his Sesame Street friends are mysteriously expelled from their neighborhood, finding themselves in Manhattan. They team up with a plucky history show host Sally Hawthorne, played by Anne Hathaway, who's on a quest to save her show and prove that Sesame Street actually exists, with obstacles created by the evil mayor, with reasons of his own for keeping Sesame Street hidden from the world.
What number is that?
57.
57.
That might be on my list.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'll check out Twisters.
Yeah.
Borderlands, I'm not. I need to see stuff. I'm really surprised we haven't seen anything from it.
There's a live action.
It's been a few years now.
Film being made.
I actually, you know what? Ghostbusters is that fifth one.
Yeah.
That last Ghostbusters Aftermath movie.
There's a live action Lilo and Stitch film being made.
Yeah, I know about that. I chose not to talk about that one.
Zach Galifianakis is involved.
I think he's voicing Stitch.
Don't. I'm gonna fucking die.
Okay, let's move over to our top 5 most anticipated video games for this year.
All right, you got a list for that, buddy boy?
Yeah, I'll send you the Polygon link.
Thank you. All right, so most anticipated games 2024. Let's say. All right, so we got set a high new. So last year set a high bar. So what do we got? Two games here. Ooh, some good ones here.
I'm really looking forward to Mario vs. Donkey Kong.
100%. I'm really excited for that.
I played the hell out of it on the Game Boy Advance back in the day.
Loved
it.
Game Boy Advance.
The fact that we're
rivalry.
the fact that we're getting a remake of it is fucking great.
I'm really excited for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth because it's a continuation on from the remake. I'm really excited for it.
I'm really excited for the 18th of January with Prince of Persia.
I was really excited for Alone in the Dark. It's literally Alone in the Dark. It's a 1992 survival horror game, and it's been on hiatus. It's been on ice for fucking decades. And it's also cool because it's now got Killing Eve actress Jodie Comer and Stranger Things David Harbour playing and actually being the characters in he's being the characters in it. It looks really good. What else?
I'm also excited for Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah,
2,
I'm also
the HD.
I'm
remake.
excited for Princess Peach Showtime. It looks really good. I'm excited for that one.
One thing I'm really excited for. It was out for a long open beta,
but then went back into early access. I'm guessing. No,
they shut it down. They shut down the servers. We played the hell out of it, man.
What was it? Do you remember?
Multiverse.
Yes, I'm excited for Multiverses to come back. I love Multiverses. Holy shit! I'm actually excited for this game. It's called Angerfoot. It hasn't got a release date yet, but it's going to be released sometime in 2024. It's literally a first-person shooter. Angerfoot knows that irritation is stored in the stomp and lets you play as a gunslinger whose kick is destructive as his gun. It's first-person, so it looks fucking cool.
I'm surprised you're not excited for the Elden Ring expansion.
Oh, I haven't even got there yet. I'm going through a lot of these games and that interest me because I keep an eye on all games. No.
I forgot that Contra's coming.
Yeah, the first fucking Contra. I don't know why they're putting Contra on the Switch. Fucking let the game die. It's the Contra Rogue Core is awful.
Arc 2
yes,
is
Vin
coming.
Diesel. I did see that.
I can't even realize that was Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel, yeah. What the fuck is this? Funko? There's a Funko Pop game coming.
Angerfoot kind of looks a bit like...
It looks like Battletoads.
No, it kind of looks a bit like High on Life stuff.
Yeah, it reminds you of. I'm really excited for Hades too. I'm gonna start getting into Hades and really play it.
Hades was great.
I've heard good things about it. John Carpenter's Toxic Commando. I've heard really awesome fucking things about that. Another game which I know one of my friends is gonna love. Killer Clowns from Outer Space, the game. Yes, that old 80s like cheesy freaking horror movie called Killer Clowns from Outer Space is getting a game adaptation. It's a film of 1988.
Oh.
Kingdom Hearts Missing Link. Very excited for that. Lightyear Frontier. It's an open world farming game. Looks really good. Luigi Mansions 2. Multiverses coming back. I'm really excited for that. Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. I love the original Paper Mario.
Yeah, me too.
I didn't see the Elden Ring thing on here. Oh wait, no, there it is. I saw it. I went past it. That's weird. Must have gone past it. Right, Elden Ring: Shadow of the Earth Tree. Oh boy. The details about the Elden Ring expansion Shadow Tree are sparse, but the vibes are high and bountiful, as it's accomplished with this magical main game. From Software seems to be playing another regal and melancholical narrative. I'm excited. Like me and my partner are really excited. We both love Elden Ring. I need to get the game again. I don't have it at the moment. I want to get it on Xbox so I can play it again. Which
I'm surprised you got rid of
I
it.
had on PS4 and I was not playing my PS4 and I traded it in. I kept the saves on my PS4, but I want to stop. I'm one of those guys that like, if I've got a new console and I'm playing it more and more and more, instead of just keeping it on the console and just swapping back to the consoles, I'm just like, I will play it. Not yet. I'll play it on the console, and that way I can start again and do a different run, but with different character build. But yeah, no. My top 5 for games for this year. Number 1, Elden Ring. Shadow of the Earth Tree is number 1. I'm so excited for this. It's going to be an amazing DLC. Next one, of course, is going to be one that I'm keeping an eye on, and I'm excited to play it if I get the chance. Is Black Myth Wukong. I am excited.
Oh yes,
I love that. Yeah. I love the Journey to the West tale. It's one of my favorite Chinese novels. It's a fantastic story. I'm excited for that. Next one I'm really excited for, ironically, is of course Mario vs. Donkey Kong. It looks really fun. I'm keen to play that one.
Yeah, because you never played the original.
No, I never played the original.
So good.
Next one that I'm excited for to play is Princess Peach Showtime. Princess Peach Showtime looks really good. I'm really excited to play that. And my last one on the list here. I'm going to go through them again. Oh, yeah. Hades 2. Because Hades 1 was really good. And I'm excited to see how Hades 2 goes. What about you, Matthew? What have you got?
Matthew? Ooh. Honestly, mostly Nintendo stuff.
I figured that.
Skull and Bones, now you're going to give it a fucking crack.
I know, yeah. I don't know about Skull and Bones. I'm a little worried.
Other than that, Star Wars Outlaws.
Yeah, I figured that.
That's pretty much
it. I figured that. But not.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
One more topic before we wrap up. You want to make a Mickey Mouse project with me?
Can you believe that Steamboat Willie is not officially and only owned by Disney anymore? It's officially gone into the public domain. Which means that anybody can now use it as long as it's a Steamboat Willie version. And already we're getting fucking a film for it. We're getting a game for it too. A horror game.
2, apparently.
Yes. There's also another one that's like this like first person shooter, but it's just called Mickey.
Right.
It actually is just called Mickey. I think it is. Hang on, look. I saw it.
Can you believe that the
Disney let this happen?
No. The fact that the media outlets also
oh, it's not called Mickey. It's just called Mouse.
Just called Mouse.
Well, obviously they can't call it Mickey. I have a feeling
this isn't over yet. No, but the media outlets like Channel 7, I think, when they were doing the video about this, so they advertised that horror game for them.
Whoops.
They had it on there.
So
that's great.
Mouse actually is really good. So you join a private detective mouse in a gritty jazz-filled shooter. Guns are blazing, and a retro rubber hose animation style battle your way through a corrupt city full of crooks and danger. Inspired by classic FPS and noir films, Mouse is an explosive shooter you've been waiting for. So there's also boasts a unique visual style inspired by the charm of 1930s rubber hose animation, transporting players to a nostalgic era of early cartoons. Assume the role of a private detective navigating a noir city teamed with gangs, mobs, and terrorists from the dark side. However, quest for justice in a noir city mired in chaos, corruption, and vibrant energy, utilizing a diverse arsenal of weapons, power-ups, and explosives to thwart the takeover by corrupt politicians. The game's playful weaponry and distinctive health display, coupled with enemies behaving like cartoon characters, add a lighthearted twist to a traditional FPS gameplay. And already, I like the look for it. It's keeping that very cartoony style, like with all the guns firing and the visuals as well. But you're just fucking taking mofos out. And already I like it.
Yeah, it looks good. Hey, before we do wrap up as well, I do want to do a quick little thing though. I for Christmas got the Arkham trilogy on Switch.
Oh yes, you were telling me.
Pretty sure I sent you some
Yeah,
video
you
footage
did,
too.
and you said that you finished Arkham Asylum for the first time. Which I'm actually blown away by, considering with how long ago that game came out. Came out a long time ago.
I just kept getting fucking sidetracked and then just lost, and then I was like,
Did
I
you
don't
play?
know where I'm going.
What was your first Arkham? Was it? It was City, wasn't it? Was Origins? Forget that.
Love Origins.
It doesn't get much. It doesn't get much love, which sucks because you think, right, Arkham trilogy. No, it should be quadrilogy because where's Origins?
I know. I want them to remaster Origins, but their Facebook page seems to be giving a lot of love to Origins at the moment. So I'm surprised that. I mean, unless there's something in the works.
Hint. I mean, they did add the Origins suit into Arkham Knight, which I was very happy with.
Now, Arkham Asylum
runs really good.
I had no issues with it.
I figured you didn't.
I mean, every now and then there was a couple of stutters here and there, like a little bit of a frame drop, but not enough to make you fuck up usually. It's normally only while you're running.
How about Arkham City?
Arkham City is going pretty well so far, and I actually don't mind the what do you call it? I just had the name. The animation, I guess.
Yeah, the frame rate's old.
I'm running it all in handheld mode. I haven't plugged it into the TV, so it's not as noticeable of the quality of the character models.
Yeah.
So in handheld, it looks great. Arkham Knight. Haven't started the actual game, but I did the race course.
How did that go?
And it's a pixelated.
Oh, so it just didn't run at all properly.
It runs fine. It's just pixelated.
What are we talking, like PS1 style graphics?
I'll have to take a screenshot.
Please do. I want to see it, but I had a funny feeling Arkham Knight wouldn't run really well on fucking Switch. When they announced it, I'm like, yeah, Asylum and that's going to run okay, but
yeah, I mean, I thought Asylum would run great. I'm blown away with how good City is.
Arkham Knight is a whole other ballpark.
Yeah, look, that was just the side mission. I haven't actually loaded the actual game yet.
Oh boy.
But playing on the Nitro deck though is
really good. You're saying that you've been playing on it. It's comfortable in your hands? You don't hands it again.
Comfortable in my hands, but it's also really good for this game because you can use the back.
Yeah, you can use the back triggers. I'm guessing you were telling me you can throw batarangs with the fucking back triggers.
Yeah, so I've adjusted it so that you can use it the left trigger, so I can throw batarangs instead. So while I'm fighting, I just hit the back trigger, and all it does is while I'm fighting, punching, throws a batarang, and I keep fighting.
Yeah, I The one thing that
it's really good to use.
The one thing that really gets talked about a lot is the Arkham series, like combat and how, I mean, it still is. I love fighting as Batman because you really do feel like Batman. Like he's not supposed to get hit or anything like that. So when he gets hit, it's your fault, not his. You literally do that, and that's how it is. So yeah.
You haven't been over at my house for a while.
No, I haven't been over for a while.
VR. You haven't done the Arkham VR yet.
No, I haven't. I've heard good things about it though.
It was fun.
Good.
It felt really cool to be Batman.
I'm heard it didn't do well financially.
Nah, it didn't. Most PlayStation VR games didn't go well financially. Which is why I'm surprised they did a VR too.
PlayStation just can't catch up to what VR is really doing, like the HTC Vive or even Oculus.
Yeah.
It's because of the technology they use.
But yeah, no, I've really enjoyed what I've played so far of the Arkham stuff on the Switch. If it's your only way to play it, play it. Buy it. Arkham Asylum is the only one that's on the cartridge. The rest you have to do DLC.
Okay, cool. I'll be keen for that. I'll have to check it out. I've got my Switch here, but again, I have my Xbox, so I can fire up, Arkham City or even Arkham. I haven't played Arkham City in a long, long time. I remember when it came out. I actually bought it on release.
Oh, the Arkham collection.
No, just Arkham City when it released. When it first released. Also, it had some of the worst fucking pre-orders in my damn life. Trying to get all the suits, fucking nightmare back in the day. Particularly with PS3. Ugh.
Yeah.
Because I used to, again, I have an Xbox. I am an Xbox fanboy now, but my first console was PlayStation. I still have a PlayStation. I find Game Pass much more accessible and having a plethora of really good games to play and new games I can play.
See that GTA 5 is now left Game Pass?
I'm seeing that. I've got it downloaded so I can play it if I want to. So,
yeah, that's good. Oh, could you though, if it's included in your Game Pass?
Should be.
I think it gets locked once it goes though.
It's okay. I haven't really played much of GTA 5 for a while. Whatever. 6 is coming out next year, so why should I go back to 5? I can just play Red Dead Redemption 2 if I wanted to.
Good point.
All right, brother.
Good point.
We better wrap this up.
Alrighty.
It's getting late. It's nearly midnight. We've been talking for... Wow, I feel like we've been talking longer. We're only talking like an hour and a half. What the hell?
And it's only 10:50. Can you come closer? Your mic's not working.
Your mic's not working. It's fun.
Oh, there you go. Now it's working again.
But no, this is really good. That Epstein list was insane. Bobby Kotick is gone. Kotick is gone. I am so happy about that. That means that Activision Blizzard can actually focus on making games and not getting caught up in fucking controversies.
With Call of Duty as well. All right. So, Tyler, where can they find you?
You all can find me on Instagram, Talon Cos. You guys can come check me out. I haven't really posted much there lately because, again, New Year, I'm still trying to get back up on my feet and that, but some projects are coming. Got some stuff happening, so check me out there. Same as my TikTok, same as my Facebook page. You guys know the deal. Matt, where can people find you?
They can find me on Instagram at ImaginePixels. Also on Twitch under the name Nintembro. I did some streaming.
Yeah, I noticed that popped up on my feed. Also, my brother-in-law has gotten into streaming too.
He's been streaming.
Yeah, he has been. He's been enjoying it. He loves it.
My last stream, I was streaming Clone Hero.
Oh, yeah. That's right, the Guitar Hero one. You've been enjoying that.
I have been really enjoying that. It's been good getting back to that.
I still love the fact that you played Cobra Enthusiast. Oh my god! If you're wondering what Clone Hero is, it's basically like Guitar Hero, but you have like more accessibility to like hundreds of songs, more than what Guitar Hero ever could do.
What the hell happened there?
Did you lose me for a second?
No, I've just lost.
Yeah, I just noticed that. Back. Oh, there it is. It's back now.
There we go. Weird. That was weird. In the meantime, though, guys, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel here at the Pixelated Pocorn Podcast. Also follow us on Facebook at the Pixelated Pocorn Podcast. The same thing with our Spotify and our Instagram.
Yep.
And our Twitch.
Here we go. We're live right now. Hello, Twitch people.
Hello, everyone. But no, thank you guys. We really appreciate it. We were originally going to have to do this show and then not do it for a couple of weeks till I saw this stuff.
But you have internet now.
I have internet now and better internet and power. So that's great.
Yay.
Woo!
Don't have to make a hiatus for like a few weeks. We can get back to our regular broadcasting.
Yeah, so every Thursday night around 8:30, 9 o'clock, guys. Stay tuned to that.
That's our schedule now. So if you guys want to tune in then, come listen to us. Even if you dip after a little while, again, you can always listen back on our Spotify. We appreciate everybody who comes by. It means the world to us.
Which I'll start getting back into.
Yes, you need to.
Yeah.
All right, then, guys.
But look, guys, one final thing too, with the whole stuff to do with the Epstein stuff. If you guys are experiencing issues, though, please call Lifeline Australia at 131114 and, vent or report anything.
It's okay to, someone who has dealt, both of us have dealt with, severe mental health disabilities and stuff like that and problems. It's okay to talk. Don't ever feel like that it's going to get worse if you talk. You will be so much better if you talk to someone. Talking to professionals about this helps. Help me. It helps. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it a lot.
Yeah. And again, that's Lifeline Australia 131114.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Well, I will see you next week at around 8:30 or 9 o'clock. Anywhere between those times is when we'll start the show.
All right, guys. Awesome.
So until next week, we'll catch you guys later. And have a good one.
Bye, guys.